EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Oh! And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. A short game. Down to the 7.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That one, taken in.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. Their self-inflicted penalties, the opposing team really had their way with them, but they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
It's a big one right there. 55 yards on the game. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Slot man in motion left. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. He'll step up and run this. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2. He'll run again. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play on that one. 36 yards.
Result is a first down.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Here's a run. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. Here's a design run, and he will take it in himself.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Haskins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Taken down on what should be The final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 14-3 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Smith gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Smith, that's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now, this looks like a design run.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. To throw is Smith. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the bootleg, it's Smith. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
To the goal line and in.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it, and his guys are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Whoa! He's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Now they'll set up to throw.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. On the move past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. They'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll look to throw again. First down throw there is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Back to the air one more time. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Throwing here on third and goal. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the visitors will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. From the shotgun, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
And 15 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Smith. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Going right, it's taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Again, working deep downfield. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On first down is Smith. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A second down throw for Smith. Going for it all. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
6 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Needing the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, Mike, this is a real throwback football play right here. There's not many teams around the league that utilize a fullback, but when you have one, use them. And that's exactly what they tried to do here, but he was not able to pick up this first down. Great job by this defense getting a huge stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. They face second down and 7. They put Woods in motion. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing now from the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third down and 9. He'll look to throw. Going up top. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Here's their punter now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 2nd and 4. Smith net. Quick throw here is complete. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Smith. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 32.
Throwing is Smith. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. A handoff here with Haskins. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Haskins. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Smith to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen and mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the give, Haskins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. They go play action with Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Second down, Smith. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
This one complete, right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They put Woods in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And that will be a 1st down. Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They put Woods in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, Smith. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Smith. Quick throw, taken in. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back is Smith. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Slot man gonna move in motion left. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 38.
To throw. Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. To throw, here's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, Smith. There's that man again. Another catch. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Smith now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. He runs with it. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Now a second down throw for Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. To throw, it's Smith, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. He's going to let this one go deep, and he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and his guys will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made. That's work. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And just a short pickup there to about the 44.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Result is a
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now, this looks like a design run.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6 and a 1st down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.